Cotton Grower has been presenting this award annually since 1970. And if I'm doing my math correctly, and sometimes that's really questionable, that makes Jimmy our 53rd recipient of this award. It's become quite an exclusive company of individuals over the years, all of whom have made significant contributions to the U.S. cotton industry.
Welcome to the Cotton Grower 2022 Cotton Achievement Awards Luncheon. I want to thank everyone for being here at this special event, and where we've got the honor and the privilege to recognize the true heroes in the cotton industry. This is a real privilege for Americot and the Next Gen brand of cottonseed to sponsor this event, where we can honor and recognize these leaders and heroes, as I like to call them. Thank you, Mr. Jimmy Sanford. Thank you for the example that you set for all of us. Thank you for answering that call. Thank you for leading with a servant's heart. And thank you for building a legacy that will have a lasting impact on an industry that we also dearly love for generations to come. Thank you and congratulations.
Jimmy's chairman of the board of Home Place Farms in Prattville, Alabama. He's a fourth-generation cotton producer whose great-grandparents established the family farm back in 1881. And it's a farm that comes with a proud lineage of service to the cotton industry, to the state, and to local activities, including some well-known Alabama leaders, James Thomas Murphy, McQueen Smith, and Will Howard Smith. Jimmy will tell you he does not like the spotlight. And if you know him well, you'll understand the challenge we had in getting him to accept this award. It's part and parcel of, as Jared mentioned, his leader-servant mentality and his approach to life. And as he told me, leader is an adjective. His calling is as a servant, and he's happy to be involved if a group calls him to do so. And needless to say, the cotton industry shares equal pride in that long list of contributions that Jimmy has provided to us. And with that said, and without further ado, Jimmy, please come forward. I'm honored to present you Cotton Grower Cotton Achievement Award for 2022.
Wow, wow, wow. It is truly a day grown and made in the USA. As you look at the fabric of our lives, this roomful describes all of those two sayings. The fabric is made up by relationships, which is truly represented in this room today, from all walks of the cotton industry that serve us, from education, extension, to agribusiness, you name it, they are represented in this relationship of fabric. Of course, the thread that goes through that fabric is cotton, isn't it, OA? I'm grateful for this industry from all of our organizations. Today, I'm grateful for Americot, and we look to the future for Americot in our region of the country. So I thank these leaders, and I'm going to steal one more tagline. I know you're tired of hearing me talk, but I don't have to do this in this audience, but OA, one of the things that I like to do in an audience of city folks, I like to have someone standing at the door checking the label as they go out the room. OA has a tagline that I really like, is give the gift of cotton today. You don't say tomorrow or next year, you say it today. So thank you for giving the Sanford family the gift of cotton in so many wonderful, God-given ways, and we thank you for who you are.
I think it's important for Americot to sponsor this Cotton Achievement Award because, number one, we want to honor the growers that have done so much for our industry. These guys have put their heart and soul into fulfilling a calling, ultimately, that they have done so much, they've sacrificed so much, everybody coming together to bring solutions to the table for the growers and doing that in a way that is moving our industry in the direction that it needs to go. I just met Jimmy Sanford today. Being able to read the magazine article, see his track record of what he's done has really inspired me, you know, from the standpoint of his call to servant leadership and being able to work together with other people in the industry, other people in his region. It's truly impressive.
The award ceremonies today was capped off with an honor ceremony by having these past recipients present. And it really provided a true moment for me to realize that I was being honored with a group of individuals who are leaders who I had always looked up to, had admired them in certain aspects of their individual careers. For each one of them that was there had a special impact on the cotton industry in his own style and way. And that's what was so overwhelming to me in today's ceremony. Association work is inherited basically from my family. I had a great uncle and an uncle and cousins that were already involved in association work, and it just became natural for me to follow in their footsteps. It's important to be involved in association work. I was fortunate that our family was involved with Alabama Farm Bureau back in the 70s, and they were able to give me some great training and experience in leadership capacity. And that's the way we approach it. Our farming is to approach it from a business mindset and let the artistic side and the scientific side take over on the agricultural side. It started when I was a youth, and I would look at a bale of cotton that would be sitting on the loading dock of our cotton gin, and it was wrapped in jute and sugar bagging. And I had always been involved in meeting other cotton producers through the Cotton Scouting School at Auburn University. And I found out that bale of cotton has a unique number. That bale of cotton has an identity just like everybody else that produced it. And so that bale of cotton, unlike other agricultural commodities, would go through the marketing channel identified as a cotton bale from a certain cotton producer. And so that created an excitement within me that when I see a cotton bale, that really represents a producer, and it represents the hard work and the amount of blood, sweat, and tears and anxiety that producer and his family or her family went into to produce that crop. And so I fell in love with cotton because it has an identity.
You know, AmeriCot as a company is committed to finding the right varieties that are going to perform on that grower's farm, whether you're in West Texas, whether you're in the Mid-South, whether you're in the Southeast. We have invested heavily into our breeding programs, and we've got 3 breeding programs that are one in Georgia, one in Greenville, Mississippi, and one in Lubbock, Texas. And we've got the ability now where we're putting that next-gen germplasm into all 3 of these locations, these 3 core areas of the cotton belt, and we're able to find the varieties with the right characteristics. In Alabama and in the Mid-South both, you can take both of those groups and combine it. We've got a product that is fitting both geographies extremely well. It's an early mid called 3195. It's a Bogart 3 Extend Flex variety, and its wide adaptability gives it the opportunity to go on so many acres, whether it's irrigated or dry land. So we're really happy to have 3195 going into 2023. We've also got 4190, which is a little bit longer season, more of that mid to full season variety, but we're seeing outstanding performance and fiber quality out of 4190. 5150 also is right there in that same gamut of it's a mid to full product. So all 3 of those products are really standing out. We've got 3299, which has really performed well. So we've got 4 key products in the Bogart 3 lineup that are really hitting home runs, and we're super proud of them. And in our Thrive On lineup, we've got a product called 4335. That's going to be our flagship Thrive On product moving forward for 2023. So extremely excited to see the performance of those products this year as we've seen in the past. and super excited about what we've got coming down the pipeline for these Alabama and Mid-South growers.